Hello again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with a little bit of this, that, and the other. Yes, not that long ago, I mentioned that I had been interviewed by a newspaper. I have the article in hand. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to read, the little snippet. Um, but it's exciting. Yes, it's my first, my first periodical publication. I'm very excited. It's nice. And I also have some happy mail and a sneak peek for you as well. Yep. And so it couldn't have happened at a better time. Last week was a rough week. It was, but things are on their way up. Yes. And me being able to spend some time with you just makes it all the more better, all the more gratifying and hunky dory. So I hope all of you are doing well. Just last night, actually, we had a little bit of snow, just a little bit of snow, nothing major. Um, and the roads were clear when I woke up, but my car got a good dusting. But it's been very mild here as of late. I remember when I was an itty bitty spider that in the winters, oh, we would get like feet of snow on the regular, and it just hasn't happened, and I miss that. I do. I totally miss, massive snowfalls and blizzards. Um, I granted, I only like blizzards when I don't have to go out in them. I don't know about you, but the worse the weather is, if I don't have to go out it, the more I like it. You can just sort of stay in and watch all it coming down and get all nice and snuggly with a cup of something hot and a warm blanket and just mm, always puts a little smile on my face. I don't know about you, but I honestly I think I would be an awesome candidate for Canada. Just someplace where it's predominantly cold. There's a lot of snow. Alaska maybe. Just I like the snow. I don't like going out in it. I like looking at it, and I like staying toasty inside. But I like looking at it. Going out, no. Looking, yes. At any rate. So let's start with a little bit of happy mail, shall we? All right, so now from what I understand, both of these things are from the same person. This is from Mary Beth in Texas. So I have a card first. So my trusty letter opener. Dropping you a note to say you're thought of. Well, thank you, Mary Beth. Hi, Fiber Spider. You can read on YouTube. Good, good. I'm glad to know. I couldn't stop thinking about the Bad's Santa bag you received. It wasn't bad. Myself, I have never had good luck with surprise packages. Hey, you know what? Good, bad, indifferent, I mean, it's all a matter of opinion, and all of the stuff that I got for the holidays, I'm very grateful for, and I absolutely love everything, and I appreciate everything, and I expect nothing. That's first and foremost. Expect nothing, appreciate everything. And, some of the things, I mean, nothing comes to mind off the top of my head, but some things I may not be ordinarily inclined to use, but it's an opportunity to think outside of the box, get out of your comfort zone, and work with something new. You know, like, do I normally work with sparkly yarn or, what they refer to as fashion yarn, something that's a bit more mohair like or like eyelash yarn? I don't think I've ever used eyelash yarn before, to be perfectly frank, but no, it creates an opportunity for, doing something new that you wouldn't normally do. So, you know, that's how I look at it. At any rate, back to the card. Sorry, I digress. I thought yours might be better. I guess I jinxed you. Anyway, I'm sending you more yarn to make up for the disappointing Santa's bag. It's not disappointing, Mary Beth. Luckily, this note will get there before the yarn. Sorry for the bad penmanship. Yours is better than mine, honey. I hope you and your mom had some good times over the holidays. Stay safe, well, and less caffeinated. Less? Less? With coffee, lol. Try drinking some hot chocolate. Your friend, Mary Beth. You know, there's nothing wrong with hot chocolate, but from what I understand, there is some caffeine in hot chocolate too. I mean, I know there's sugar. There's like a plethora of sugar in there. But, you know, no caffeine. I mean, yeah, granted, I might sleep better at night, but it's half the fun of being nocturnal. So now we have ourselves a package, a Lion brand package. Yes. No, this video is not sponsored. But you guys know that this is one of my favorite brands. Definitely. Now I'm wondering what we have been graced with today. What do we got in here? Ooh. Ooh. I haven't had these before. I haven't. Oh. This is the Mandala bonus bundle. I have worked with this colorway, but not one this gigundo. This is big stuff. So let's open one of these up. And I love the colorway. Love the colorway. Most definitely. Actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, she was talking about these, if I'm not mistaken. I did a live stream with her and a couple of others. This was, I want to say, maybe 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. It's so easy to lose track of time. But I think she used a couple of these in a project that she was working on. And so this, the bonus bundle, this has some serious yardage on it. Oh my gosh. Yes, it does. This is 10.5 ounces, 1,181 yards. Wow. It is acrylic, machine washable and dryable, and it's a weight of 3. So typically I would probably use a size H with this weight. That's me personally, based on the tension of my stitching, my gauge. And the colorway is Centaur. Love, love, love these colors. Actually, I think that this might have been the colorway that I used when I did a shawl in the shape of a leaf. It was sort of like a maple leaf, if you will. And I had to use several skeins of the regular sized. Now, do I have a label handy? I do, actually. Hang on just a momentito. Okay, so I have part of a mandala skein here. So ordinarily, see, this was, okay, so this is 1,181 yards. Now this one, the normal sized, is 590 yards. So you're getting like twice as much yardage practically. That's pretty sweet. I can definitely make something really, really spifferific with this, because she was kind enough to send me 2. Very, very cool, Mary Beth. Thank you so much. My gosh. Definitely helps when there is enough yardage to make something really, really substantial. So I am excited to use some of that. Now, what exactly am I going to make? I have no idea, but I mean, one of those I think would be totally substantial for a shawl, like a decent sized shawl. Even though I would be using a smaller gauged hook, the amount of yardage there, typically for a shawl, I use 600 to 800 yards, roughly speaking. It depends on the stitch. It depends on the size. Like if the stitch is very lacy, you get a lot more yardage. You get a lot more bang for your buck. If it's textured, sort of like the corded shells or something like that, that eats up your yardage. But if it's something lacier, you can make something rather substantial in size. So that is exciting. So Mary Beth, thank you so very much. Now, speaking of shawls, I have something to show you, a little sneak peek. All right, so this past weekend, I did a tutorial on a really fun and easy stitch called the spatter stitch. And I got a lot of comments saying, that would be really cool. Can you figure out a shawl? And it's funny because that night after I had gotten a lot of comments and I was a little bleary-eyed because I didn't sleep really the night before and I worked a shift, and there were so many comments saying, can you do a shawl? Can you do a shawl? And it was haunting my little spider brain. Like, can I figure this out? And after a number of atrociously failed attempts, I think I got it. Yes. Take a look at this one. I'm happy with the results. The spatter stitch shawl. Absolutely love the results. Yes, I do. And actually, I do have the band for this particular yarn. This was in Karen Skinny Cakes, and I used a size J hook, which is a 6mm hook, I believe. No, sorry, correction. I used a size I for this, which is a 5.5mm hook, and I still haven't even used the entire skein, but this I am absolutely loving. Now, the only thing about this one is that it doesn't make a right triangle, so it is a lot wider than it is tall. So I would say this is perhaps more of a neck scarf or a shawlette, because if you make this the height from the back of your neck all the way down to your waist, it's going to be really, 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 really wide. So you might want to use this more of a neck scarf than a conventional shawl, because wearing it like this, the tails, they go past my waist already. Now the back, it comes, I would say, like mid-spine right now. So you really get the width as opposed to the height with this particular design. I love it though. Absolutely, because it is lacy, but it is still substantial. And that is the fruit of my labors. So yeah, it took some figuring, but it is actually really quite easy. It's only a 3-row repeat, and can't get much simpler than that. Now, the band, bear with me just a moment. I know I should have everything in front of me. It would help. Okay. Oh, all right. I'm back. Okay, so yes, I used, again, not sponsored, Karen Skinny Cakes. Now, this was the colorway of Pop Rock. And so it is 795 yards. And it is a weight of 3, if I'm not mistaken. Looking. Yes, it's a weight of 3. And it is acrylic. And it's a delightful yarn. In a lot of respects, it's very, very similar to Mandawa. Mandawa, I think, might be just a scunch, well, a little bit softer than the Skinny Cakes, but I still love it because they have some really great colorways, and I do like the weight of yarn, and the yardage is great. So I have this much, and where is the ball? There we go. So as far as what I have left, I have this much left of the one skein. Now, I have a couple of other skeins, although I think I'm probably just going to leave off with the one skein. Otherwise, it will be, in my opinion, it'll be too wide. I think that the tails are good if you like to have something to tie in front, or if you want to wear it, like I said, as a neck scarf. And let me get myself situated here. So yes, if you wear it more of a neck scarf, then if you want to have the tails, see, this one is still attached to my working yarn. Bear with me. Yes, if you like to have it more of a neck scarf with the tails in front, I think it's really cute and it totally works. So however you like to wear it, dealer's choice. It's totally up to you. But yes, I totally think that I'm going to continue on with the current skein and go from there. So that's going to be this weekend's tutorial. I'm very excited for two reasons. One, that it's a very easy project and I was able to figure it out. And two, I'm almost done. So I'm very excited. So we still have our article to get to. So let's see what they wrote about me. Alrighty, so like I said, this is today's paper, and the time that I'm filming this, it is Monday, January 24th. And so there was quite a bit actually in here. It's not just about me. No. It's about, crocheting and knitting and, needlecraft in general, pearls of wisdom, and various places that you can go locally for instruction. And then we have crafty crocheters. I'm in the style section. I don't think I'm very stylish, but so these are various crocheters and what they make and so on and so forth, and their experiences through the pandemic. And so I'm just going to read the bit about me, if you don't mind. But I am going to put a link to the article in the description box down below. The only thing is, I believe you need a subscription to the paper. So, okay. So, yes, there's a whole bunch of people that were interviewed for this article, which I think is nice. Very encompassing, range. But getting to me, it's not all about me, but this channel kind of is. So Craig Liebel, 42. Yes, he asked my age. He's like, is it okay to use your age? I'm like, yes, it's okay. Craig Liebel, 42, is the brains and skeins behind Fiber Spider, an entertaining and educational crochet-driven YouTube channel with 268,000 subscribers, yarnivores, as he says. He has seen an uptick in appreciation for a craft he's done for 2 decades. Quote, a lot of people have written in and said that I've been a help to them through the pandemic, says Liebel, who lives in Ridge and works in a local library when he's not crocheting items for sale on Etsy. It's given them something to look forward to, something to learn, and something to do during the pandemic. And there you go. I have mixed feelings. On the one hand, I think it was very nice. On the other hand, we spent, I want to say, over an hour talking through a video chat, and there was so much more to the interview that I thought he might have put in. Now, I understand he can only make the articles so long. I get that. But I certain things that I was emphasizing and stressing is that, on this channel, I emphasize the 3 E's. It's like my little mission statement: enlighten, educate, and entertain. And it's something that I believed in since the very beginning of this channel, because I don't want it to be just like reaction videos or, just a one certain type of something that you can't get anything tangible from. I mean, the closest thing to that would be perhaps my vlog videos, because I'm not doing anything instructional. But it's a nice way for me to touch base with you guys, and I do think that that has its own merit. But for me, yeah, the the 3 E's, I can't even speak, are very important to me as far as, giving something to the community, whether it's an audiobook narrative, something that you perhaps haven't read before, but it opens your eyes to a new author or a new book. Or just me being entertaining and silly, more so on my gaming channel. Lately I've been playing a ton of Minecraft, and I've been getting very, very creative with my building, and I've been having a lot of fun on that. But giving something of substance is what I would like to put forth. And also, of course, the therapeutic value of stitching, of crocheting, of crafting. It gives us something to do, something to focus on, a sense of gratification, a sense of accomplishment, important things, especially these days. And so, yeah, I mean, the initial question was, have you seen an uptick in viewers and subscribers? And honestly, the analytics don't cover pandemics. The analytics are just, more views, or like what's the demographic, or clicks per minute, or that sort of thing. But what I have noticed, like I said, is your comments saying, you've helped me get through this. Thank you. You've given me something to do, or I can't get out because of what's going on, so I can't wait until my shipment comes in because I really want to start on this project. More along the lines of comments as far as how this has helped you get over this hump and give you something productive, creative, and constructive to do in spite of overwhelming difficulty, which we are all going through right now. So it's a way for us to connect and to be creative. And I think it's in this community, I think that we're doing a really great job. Yes, together, you and me and everybody here. So, I'm I'm I would say I'm 75% pleased with the article. I just wish that there had been perhaps more expounding on certain other things. Um, I'm okay. I'm okay. I mean, I am very grateful for the exposure, for the opportunity. I just perhaps would have liked more than one quote. I'm not trying to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm not. No, no, no. You know me. I expect nothing, appreciate everything. I was just perhaps hoping for perhaps a little bit more, but that's okay. I mean, maybe in another 20 years. Maybe, it's all good. So listen, everybody, I want to thank all of you for watching. And also, like I said, I will put a link to the article in the description box down below. And do stay tuned, because that shawl, the Spatter Stitch shawl, will be coming up this weekend. I have another origami tutorial planned for Thursday. Yes, I do. And I think you guys are going to really like that as well. And I do have ideas for another in the kitchen video. Maybe I will work on that this weekend for the following week. That's the offhand kind of plan. That I would like to do another kitchen video. I have to get my little rear in gear and get the ingredients and things. And so it's something to look forward to and to work on. But enough of my yimmery-yammering. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, stay tuned for more, because there's always more fun stuffs. So listen, until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated. Yes, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, and please stay safe. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.